was really proud of our team, the way we withstood that first 7 or 8 or 9 minutes. I don't very often look at the clock, so I can't tell you exactly what it was, but I knew they were kicking our tails and the crowd was going crazy and they're making shots. But I was pleased the way we just kept playing. We showed a veteran club out there. We didn't go crazy or do anything. I did take Bryce and Kennedy out really quickly because we talked about box out. In the first possession, we got 3 bad box outs between the 2 of them. And so hopefully it worked a little bit. They did a little bit better job rebounding. Not much the first half. The second half, I thought we did a much better job of making contact and boxing out and not letting them 2 shots every time. But halfway through the first half, Justin Jackson got us right in the game. I mean, we were out of the game almost. And I always say you never lose a game in the first half, but it sort of looked like they were running us out of the building. But Justin made some big baskets for us there in that stretch, and then Bryce finally made one. Theo got it to the basket and passed for a good one. So for me, the whole game was that stretch right there. We didn't end the half very well. They scored their last field goal with about 9 minutes, but we kept fouling. And they scored 8 points from a free throw line the last few minutes. And then we got off to a good start in the second half, and weathered the storm. We didn't handle late game situations the best there, but there were some turnovers and missed shots. But got to feel very fortunate. We out-rebounded 43-36. And first half they had us 11-2 on points after offensive rebounds. In the second half, I guess if my addition's right, we got them 7-4. So that was a big change for us too.
After Cat got off to such a hot start, what was the key to improving defensively against the rest of the way?
Well, it was either Cat making it or when they missed, they got the offensive rebound. So it was both. And second half, we did a better job of boxing out and tried to stay in front of Cat. The first 2 baskets he got, our big guys didn't get back to help build the wall to try to slow him down. And if he's coming at you full speed, there's almost nobody that can stay in front of him by ourselves. But I think we got some help, and Joel, Barry, and Marcus got a little more used to his speed.
Was the foul trouble for Nate, Barry, did that just prompt giving Theo a chance on Cat? How do you guys play with that small lineup for a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, because both of them had 2 fouls. I put Joel back in, but I think I got him and Nate both out. Neither one of them played the last 2.5 or 3 minutes, but that's the reason we went with Theo, because hopefully Theo's size, he can give Cat a little more space. He doesn't have to get up on him as close, and with his size and length, hopefully it would bother a shot a little bit. But I don't know how much would bother a guy who got 32.
Roy, I think that's 5 straight games for Justin, double figures.
Mm-hmm.
What did you like out of him tonight? He's offensive approach.
Well, that stretch where he was, I think he was 2 for 3 from 3 in the first half. He missed the only one he took in the second half, but made a couple of threes, also took it to the basket and got fouled, made a 3-point play like that. So he was just more aggressive, and the shot went in. That always helps. But I think he was good defensively too. I think the one place that Justin's probably grown more this year than anything is on the defensive end of the floor.
Roy, a week ago you guys were in a pretty low place after that game to come back with a strong showing Saturday, followed up with another strong one tonight. What's that say? And just kind of what's your read on
it's the ACC guys. It really is. I mean, Jim Larinaga said it. I didn't even say it Saturday night. He did. That, in this league you're going to lose some. And everybody you play, looks like for us down the stretch, everybody we play is really good. State have won 3 in a row at home, and the rest of our games aren't very easy coming up either. But I think the big key to me is that we didn't feel this woe is me and feel sorry for ourselves after we didn't execute the way we wanted to at the end of the Duke game. We had a game a day off, as you know, and then we came back and had a big time practice on Friday and really, really played well on Saturday, and then tried to put that behind us too. I told them the same thing. I said, we didn't talk about Duke after it's over. We're not talking about Miami. Let's start talking about North Carolina State. When we played at our place, I don't think either team played very well. We shot the ball. I mean, Marcus was 1 for 9, Justin was 2 for 9, Theo was 0 for 5. There's somebody else in there that made them 4 for 28. But we made enough plays in the second half, and then I think we did a better job on Cat in the second half over there. But also, we got fortunate they missed some shots. But I didn't want them to think about Miami. I wanted them to focus on State.
Coach, you talked about the opening stages of the game. Did you make any defensive adjustments after the first 10 or so minutes, or was that just your team picking back up and playing the best of them?
Well, the only adjustments when I got mad and took out Kennedy and Bryce for a few minutes and left them in there. And then I think the kids sort of realized again how the quickness that Cat is, the quickness that he has. And I think Joel and Marcus and Nate, all 3, took some turns on him. But again, the biggest thing is cutting out those offensive rebounds. You know, it wasn't necessarily a defensive adjustment. It was just boxing out better and going and getting the ball. Because if they had 11-2 on offensive rebounds, I'd probably guess most of those were in the first 10 minutes of the first half.
Going back to Justin, have you seen an extra skip in his step the last few games that was maybe missing in January?
Probably. You know, everybody, you can say, God, you're playing great defense. Boy, you're rebounding the ball. Boy, you're not turning it over. You say all those things. But kids live and die by how the ball goes in the basket. And whether I like it or not, that's the way a lot of it is. But I think he's playing more confidently right now. I know he's shooting it more confidently, but I just tried to focus on the fact that he was doing a good job for us defensively. I still need him and Theo both to rebound the basketball more for us. See, Justin had 6 rebounds tonight. Theo had 3, but we need to get some offensive rebounds from that 3 spot.
Third brother?
That was my question.
Nothing. Never mind.
Thanks for
Anybody
not
else?
asking it again.
Roy, what were the timeouts for at the end of the game here?
I was trying to think. Well, we had foul trouble. I didn't like what we were doing, so I was trying to coach. That's the bottom line. At one point, we went with Marcus at the point and tried to set a flat screen for him, and we threw it to Joel, and he threw it away on the side. What I didn't want to do is just go down and give up 3 quick threes. That's what I told him.
Coach, you said the ACC, you know, any win against any team in the country is good. They don't value you more. But a win against your rival, it's got to put an extra peck in your step.
Well, but that loss against another rival last Wednesday night, what's the opposite of pep? Because that was in my step. Okay, but it is every day you got to play. And Mark's club, 3 big wins at home in a row. So we had a great deal of respect for them coming in, so that makes you feel a heck of a lot better when you leave with a win too.
Anybody else? Okay, thank you. Our locker room's
Thank
open.
you, guys.